Morning, everybody. Good morning, people. Good morning, all people in the world. Today we have got a privilege to be in Congo News TV to talk about something. The subject of today is the storm in the world called Brics. We are going to talk about Brics. My name is Wilson Kimpanga, the author of The Bank and Me, the book written by myself. We are talking about the bank, but there is a storm over the world, all over the world, called Brics. Then we are going to share some few information about Brics. And Brics, what does that mean? Brics is what people are just speculating. People are talking about Brics. Then I just take that opportunity. I've written a book on the bank and me, so I just take that opportunity to inform, because there is a storm over the world, in the world, called Brics. Brics is a project. Brics is talking for the future currencies, which is coming, which is around, which is going to be. What is your question? Yeah, just listen to us, and we are ready to give you any opportunities. Just share information on Congo News TV, and like it and subscribe, really. I repeat again, my name is Wilson Kimpanga. What is Brics? Brics is a project. That project is coming with the new era, the new storm, the new light of currencies. Well, what is that? What is that? So Brics is association of different countries which just discover that there is something which is going wrong. And that things, so it must be corrected. For years, for 100 years and many years, we still being over the power of dollar, in business, in trade, and a different kind of system. And then now we are talking about Brics currencies. Brics currencies. What is that? Brics currencies, it is a symbol which allowed you to exchange. That is a currency which allowed you to exchange, means that we've got power in gold and dollar. It can be also like a political movement, because those countries, there is nothing for free. And when there is a new currency, and it is also ready to be a new conflict, political conflict, and a trade conflict, and so on. We have got Brazil, Russia, India, and China, and South Africa. They say, no, there is something new. We must see exactly what is going on. New currency. That currency is called Big Brics. Since 1948, the time of the Second World War, up to 1971, Nixon and his team, the Nixon, you know Nixon, that's all that side of America. Nixon and his team says that there is no gold. There is no gold. And Mr. Kissinger gave the name of petrodollars. And what is that petrodollars? We are talking about oil, we are talking about gas, we are talking about petrol and other mineral resources. And that Mr. Kissinger says that from today, that after the period of the Second World War, no one will trade, will buy or sell oil, petrol, gas, and without dollars. Everything must go through dollars. It stay like a principle. It stay like a rules. It stay like if you don't bind on it, you are going to be killed. Killed by who? By the power. Which power? By American power. Then they promote dollars. And dollars become very strong. So everyone who trade gold, who trade oil, who trade gas, who trade petrol must do it under dollars. That is the state system of dollars. The dollars start now dominating. And we come like that symbol of that currencies, it become not a stability and honor symbol, it become a system of domination. Now the dollar started dominating. That is where everything started when we are talking about currencies. The dollar, when you want to trade, all international trade, we are talking about the dollar. Now, one day, this Brics, this association, when I say Brics, it means I say Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. That is what I call shortly in the name of Brics. Now, can you ask me a question exactly? Thank you for the question. It is, what Brics brings us? We are talking about Brics. What Brics brings us to us? What can we expect it? Brics. Now we expected that once Brics is there, it's not going to be like a domination currencies. So the Brics is bringing to us something new. The storm is coming in over the world, not only in Africa. We are going to talk about all that. We expected that the Brics will bring us cancellation of public debts. Your countries, African countries and European countries and all over all the world countries are under the public debts, international or national public debt. So when Brics is around, we can expect that it will be a cancellation of people who have got debts, or the cancellation of the public debt. It can bring us, or it will bring us taxation rules, a new area of taxation. You know, when they tax you, you don't have to check exactly how did you tax it, how much it cost. And there is tax is just coming. But why in different countries we don't enjoy the government when they have got tax, what they are doing with the tax? Maybe Brics is bringing us the rules, the new rules of taxation. Increasing of GDP. Number 3, increasing of GDP. And number 4, it is no domination. I will explain it later on. And it will bring us also the bank security. There is a bank security, and we expected that the Brics will bring us the central banks and digital currencies. What is that means? Brics can bring us, I'm going quickly to repeat it again, it's cancellation of the public debts, changement of the taxation, increase in GDP. GDP means gross domestic domestic products, no domination, bank security, and the central bank. Digital currencies. That is what the Brics is coming. The currency Brics is coming to bring us those cancellation of the public debt, the changement of taxation, and the increase of GDP. When your GDP is increased, there is a chance the life to become a little bit comfortable. The bank, security banks, not these banks of today, which is just creating debt in the community. And when you become a debt, so it become like you are a slave and you will never finish debt till the end of your life. So that is the first point, is what Brics brings to us. Secondly, we say what America is saying about Brics. That is another question. So America is the owner of dollars. So now what is he saying about Brics? Okay, let us say that America, euro and dollars, they lost a game, they lost a battle, they lost a fight. You see, and America say that no, tell Brics that it cannot happen in overnight. And as we struggle to make dollars powerful almost 50 years, and how come Brics can say that is going to manage and to become stronger and do the good things in a few times, like overnight time. And now that is America saying that no, this problem will create war. What kind of war? It create a financial crisis. It can create a financial crisis. So we expect that financial crisis. So what are we going to do? And you as a viewer, you as I'm giving you information here, be prepared yourself. Be prepared yourself that the storm is coming. That storm can kick anyone. The storm is coming, so we must be prepared. That is what America say. America say that no, it will be a fight. It will be a big crisis, a financial crisis. And now America say that no, Brics think so that he can do that in overnight. Before we become powerful, we started almost 50 years. Do you imagine that is going to be possible? That is the reason why I'm telling you today that be prepared, get information. Brics is coming. Now, where is your dollar? That is the reason why when I wrote my book, I told you that, can you please focus on investment? But because on investment, you can see your money. You can see exactly what can you do. Imagine if all your dollars is in banks, in American banks. How are you going to get it from there? I think so that maybe your dollar can become useless in the time, like you don't have to exchange. What will be the rate of exchange from Brics and dollars? And maybe they can say to you that okay, one Brics, $100, and that one Brics you can buy only a piece of cake. And do you think so that it will be fine? And do you think so that it is simple war? That is the reason why I call the storm is coming, Brics. Now, what is the problem? What is the problem? Why the dollar is fight? Why are we fighting against dollar? Why they want to take dollar away? What the dollars did? What is that currency have done? Okay, people say, and the researchers says that dollar did kick in instability in trade. So what does that mean? So those people who have been rich, they remain rich forever. And the poor people keep on being most poor. So dollars didn't give opportunity to people to progress. And the dollars, America did create the system of central bank. Those central bank have not been there for the profit of the community. That central bank owes for the profit of those banker and those people who have powerful, financially powerful, those banker who have got million and million dollars into the bank. And there is, that when they create the central bank, they've got what you call a reserve bank. They call shadow banking. What is shadow banking means? It's that bank which is progressing with no tax, no regulation. It is not open. It is not like situation. You know that the bank is is creating money from nothing. So if that can happen, what is the profit of you? Have you been rich just getting a loan from the bank? Why not? If not, that is the reason why they say that dollars didn't work properly. Instability on trade. So when you trade, look your currency and the exchange in your currencies. $100, how many currencies? And what can you do with your currency, your local currencies? And they say that we have been slaves for years, for many years. So that is the reason why these countries called in United Brics, which is a storm which is coming. So they united themselves and they say that, okay, please guys, enough is enough. Now we are going to make the hand on dollars and create BRICS currencies. That is the reason why we say what Americans say. What is this say? What will be done? And this project will be really a real project and will be a succeed project. We don't know. Let us wait and see. We never know. But we cannot forget that if we don't say no by ourselves, no one will say no for us. If we don't fight by ourselves, no one will fight for us. So you must always look around you and behind you and what is coming. Now another question is, what is the BRICS need to be started? Now what did BRICS need to do to start, to be strong and to convince everybody? Because we have got only this some few countries which opened the eyes before, but we underneath there is also more and 100 countries who wanted to join BRICS. Now what BRICS must do? And BRICS first, before starting, must have a central bank, which you call a reserve bank, that BRICS need to have. BRICS need to change the condition of banks, the rules, the term and the regulation on the banks, local and international banks. That is the reason why the BRICS must write down the rules on the taxation. So what will happen when the BRICS is around the corner? How can we do the tax? What is the rate? What are we going to do? All of that must be written down, because we cannot do something without having something written down. That is the reason why you see we are writing things here. It stays written, so anyone who passes by there can read and get knowledge. And the BRICS also must have a political organization. So BRICS must have a political organization, because this change of dollars and BRICS can create war. So we need to change that political organization, rules of politics. Who is coming this? Who is going this? If not, if we fail, we will be slave forever of dollars. As we started, that is the reason why I say storm is coming. BRICS. So if the storm is coming, how can you reverse the storm? Is it possible? Well, we don't know. Let us just wait. And the BRICS need the term and the condition on the trade, international trade. BRICS need that international rules, term and the condition in trade. So we cannot trade without rules, and that rules must be written down. Let me just give it shortly what BRICS need to start the central bank, term and condition on the banks and even the local banks, and the term and the condition on taxation and the political organization, and term and the conditions on trade, international trade, because the problem is on the trade. What will happen trading with BRICS? Now, there is BRICS. What is the role with any BRICS, any members of the BRICS? For now, we see that we have got Brazil. Brazil is in charge of science and technology. And what is Russia? Russia is underwater and pollution. What is India? India is busy with technology, and China is busy with energy in general. And South Africa is under with astronomy. That is what every members must have, what to see, what to do, and what are you going to deal with. So if Brics is not yet operating till up to now, we need what I tell you to have. If Brics have got that, then we can hope that Brics is going to be there operating and succeed. And what is the difficulties in Brics? Because you cannot do a project without difficulties. What is difficulties? Will Brics succeed? That is the question. Who can answer the question? But those members of Brics, they say, yes, we will succeed. America said, no, Brics is not going to succeed. And what do you say, you? Is Brics will succeed? That is the reason why I'm telling you today that Brics is a storm. A storm is coming in the world. Brics storm. And will Brics succeed? Question. The difficulties and how Brics is going to create a federal bank. And another difficulties is create a new development bank. You know, when we say development banks, so that bank will give opportunity also to the community, because we must also find the interest of the community. When we have got loan today, when we have got this today, what will happen? And the Brics have got difficulties creating a common currency. And Brics exchange rates. And can a dollar fail? That is the difficulties which the Brics have got. Let me just repeat it again. Brics have got different difficulties as project. One will be is Brics will succeed. Create a federal bank. Create a new development bank. Create the common currency. The rate of exchange. Can a really dollar fail? Create speculation. That is the difficulties which Brics has got. You see, there is a problem when we are talking about speculation. What is that? Many people always talk about speculation and so on. It means we have got two kinds of speculation. There is a speculation at the higher increase of the price, and the speculation of lower increase of price. What does that mean? The speculation is accumulation of goods and services in waiting, in opportunity, waiting, increase of price or lowering of price. You accumulated the stuff, you wait that no, if the price increase, I will sell it back. If the price decrease, that is what we call speculation. It's a Brics. I've got those difficulties. People now will keep dollars to wait what Brics will do. Maybe people will spend their dollars thinking that as once Brics is there, we are done with our dollars. Those people will be in the kind of speculation, but it's the difficulties of Brics. Now, what is the exchange doing? Because we talk about exchange, how dollar is exchanging today. That is another difficulties from Brics. So South Africa, $1 is like 1939 of the currency of South Africa. Russia, it is 80,54. China is 7,02. Brazil is 5,00. And India is 82,82. So that is the exchange rate for dollars currency in different countries, in different BRICS countries. Now the question is, when BRICS is going, when the common currency of BRICS will be around, how is it going to be exchanged? Is BRICS going to be really, is BRICS going to succeed? Yes, I can tell you that is going to be succeed. Because the success is like, if you want to do, you will succeed. That is the reason why we are giving you information. If you want to know BRICS, just watch. Just visit Congo News TV. Just be around, update information. Now, what is the advice are you giving us? Before I close my message of today, I wanted to give you some advices. Wake up, Africa, exactly. Because I'm in Africa, I am an African man. Wake up and get advisors. Be ready with your financial advisor. Ask him exactly what is the storm, how the storm will be, where the storm is going. So what can I do in this storm? When I say to you that there is a system of a political organization, it is. The system, the political system of China, that is going to be for everybody. The system of Russia, that is going to be. Now we need to know exactly that if Russia is fighting, first is fighting for himself. If South Africa is fighting first for himself. Now you, how are you going to fight? Which side are you? Are you going to stay with dollar, or are you coming with the storm with a BRICS? Please contact your financial advisor. That is the reason why I've written the book, The Bank and Me, and my intervention today is because the BRICS wanted to install the new currencies. When they talk about currencies, I've got a permission to come there and give you some information. If you didn't hear me very nicely, just contact Congo News TV. You can talk to Miss Wilson, and if you want to contact me directly, you can contact on loveafrica53@gmail.com. Do you have any question on BRICS? It is not all about BRICS. I just give you the side of currencies. You know that there is a lot to say on this new storm. We call that BRICS storm. So I hand up today here, and I wish that you are going to contact us, and we are not going to stop. It's not the first time to talk, and is the first time to talk. It's not going to be the last to talk about BRICS, the storm in the new old order with BRICS. How are you going to receive BRICS? Thank you for listening, viewing us. We wish you a wonderful day, and see you next video. Thank you very much.